Hey guys, in this video we're using the last coat to maintenance the ceramic coating that's on this Mini Cooper, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this maintenance wash, including everything, in about 45 minutes. So as always, just to give you guys a little bit of context, this Mini Cooper, I applied the ceramic coating to it about 7 months ago. It was the Inspiration ceramic coating from Rennie Doyle, a really fantastic coating. And so what I'm doing here, it was applied not only to the paint, but also to the wheels as well. And I also applied the Cerakote trim coat, which is a ceramic trim protection, to all of the trim surrounding the Mini Cooper as well. So you guys are going to get to see a lot of just how well all of these coatings have maintained the past 7 months. Now, the way that I'm cleaning the wheels, tires, and wheel wells here, they're all fabric wheel wells, but basically I've got a soapy solution, a bucket with just a bunch of soap and water in it. And I'm cleaning the wheels that way because literally, I wish I would have filmed this, and I'm disappointed in myself for not filming it, but here you can see all the beading that's happening on the Cerakote trim coat there, but also on the paint itself. This is without even washing the car. This is just straight up throwing water on the car 7 months later here, and I've maintained it a few times in between now and then, but you guys can see just how tight those beads are. The coating, I mean, it just speaks for itself. But what I was saying was I've got a soapy bucket here full of soap and water and my brushes as well, and that's how I'm cleaning the wheels because I don't want to damage the ceramic coating with some sort of acid wheel cleaner or strong alkaline wheel cleaner, and I also don't need to because I can literally, like I was saying, I'm disappointed I didn't film this, I can literally just spray the pressure washer onto the wheel and you can see dark colored water drops roll off of the wheel, where literally the brake dust is kind of just encapsulated and it rolls off because that ceramic coating is so powerful. So it just is a testament to ceramic coatings. I've been real bullish on ceramic coatings for a while now, talking about applying them to even just daily driver cars because they really are a powerful tool in the detailing industry. Really like them. Anyway, that's how I'm cleaning the wheels so as not to damage the coating on the wheels itself. I also just don't need any more cleaning ability than that. And then I'm using P&S Brake Buster on the tires as well as the wheel wells, and all I'm doing is spraying it onto the tire and wheel well, letting it sit for just a second, and then pressure washing it off. And then again, I just clean the wheels with my Speedmaster and my Work Stuff detail brushes with that soapy water solution. One of the things, like I pointed out before, you guys can see how tight those beads are in the GoPro shot there, how that Cerakote trim coat has really protected that trim, that black trim here. And that's one of the things I really wanted to point out in this video of just how well the Cerakote ceramic really does maintain the black trim. It's not just a restoration. It truly is a ceramic protection. And people ask how long it lasts. By the way, this video is not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just pointing out what a great product it is. People ask how long it lasts, and it's supposed to last for about 200 washes, which is why I say it's basically a permanent protection because, let's be honest, who really washes their car 200 times before they get rid of it? That's a lot of times to wash a car. Anyway, I want you guys to be able to see the tight beads that are on the car here. This is before washing it. This is before doing anything to the car. I'm just showing up and spraying water on it, and you can see how well this ceramic has maintained over the last 7 months. And 7 months is not a very long time for a ceramic to be on there, so of course you would expect it to look this good, but the point remains the same. This is also a garaged car, and it's not necessarily a daily driver, though it is driven on a fairly regular basis. It's not just a weekend car. So I just wanted to give you guys a lot of different angles of that. You can see how fast that water just beads up and rolls off the paint. Product really does speak for itself, and again, it's why I harp on just how awesome ceramic coatings really are. So I'm going to go around and pressure wash the paint pretty simply before I do the foam cannon. And one of the things I want to point out as you guys are seeing the foam and all that stuff is, number one, the foam that I'm about to use is from AM Details. It's their wax safe snow foam. One of my favorite foam soaps for sure. It lays really flat on the paint and looks really great. But one of the phenomenon you're going to see here is even when I foam the paint up, you guys are going to see the foams kind of separates, and it doesn't quite clump up as much as you might think heavy suds or heavy foam would. The reason why is because of the ceramic itself. The ceramic is hydrophobic, so it's repelling the water, and it's also repelling the soap, that alkaline soap cleaner, and so it kind of inhibits the soap from being able to clump up as much as it normally would. So while it might look like, oh, it's not that good I get better foam than that, that's not actually the foam itself, it's the surface it's being sprayed onto. But even with that being said, the AM Details foam soap really lays really flat on the paint and does a really great job, as you guys can see right here. Now, what I wanted to point out here is that The truth is, the foam cannon pre-washing phase itself here is going to basically clean the car to perfection because the ceramic is intact and is working the way it's supposed to. And so while yes, I went ahead and I'm going to do an agitation wash with a 2-bucket method, the foam cannon soap here in person, and I wish I would have videoed more of this, really, really, really does wash the car to perfection. A ceramic coating really does make washing your car so much easier, especially in a situation like this. So while yes, I do an agitation wash, it's pretty amazing how much of that dirt gets encapsulated with the foam soap here and gets pressure washed off. And that is one of the areas, particularly here, where I really love a foam cannon, and I can't talk about how much I love foam cannons, specifically when you're dealing with ceramic coatings. I don't always love foam cannons, as you guys know. Sometimes I'm a little bit about them in certain situations, but in a situation like this, it's just a total no-brainer. It makes so much sense. Now, instead of drying it off with a regular like waffle weave towel or something, I really do just want to touch the paint as little as possible because this ceramic is in such great condition and the paint is in such great condition. And so I'm just blowing it off with a leaf blower because that's all it takes. You guys can see how well the water just runs off of the coating. And again, just another reason to say, man, I love ceramic coatings. And it does speak to the Rennie Doyle Inspiration Ceramic Coating, which I'll hook that up in the YouTube description box below with the rest of the products and tools that I used here in case you want to get your hands on that. But you guys can see how well that's working. Even the Cerakote trim coat on that black trim, you could see how well that water just flies off with the leaf blower. It really, really does work incredibly. And this, again, is just... It goes to show, like, this is going to be a 3-4 year protection, and I'm going to be able to treat this car this way, just repeatedly. And so being able to blow water off like that is pretty insane. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clay bar the windshield because I am going to be putting a product from Stoner on the windshield. It's basically a little two product kit where you can actually polish by hand really quickly the windshield, as well as put a rain repellent, a long-term rain repellent on it. So I'm going to hook up that below, and I'm going to probably do a product of the week video on that product so you guys can see exactly what that is. But you can see this first step is just a polish with a little hand applicator. You rub it in small circular patterns. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Pressure wash it off, and then I apply the product itself. And again, I'll go into much more detail about this product in a future video. finally, guys, I'm going to be topping the ceramic coating off with the Last Coat, and this is kind of their 2.0 version of the product. Guys, I've been using the Last Coat for a while now, and I can just say tried, tested, proven, time tested. This is an awesome product. It's probably one of the #1 products to top a ceramic coating with. That is what it's designed for, to top a ceramic coating. I've tested it with several different ceramic coatings. I've tested it with a ton of different bare paints. I've tested it on windows. I've tested it on plastics. I've tested it on wheels. I've tested it on ceramic coating wheels. I've tested on different kinds of ceramic coating on wheels. I've tested it on pretty much every type of thing you could possibly test this product on. And the Last Coat, no doubt, is a fantastic product that if you're taking care of ceramic coatings, if you're topping a lot of ceramic coatings, this is absolutely my #1 go-to, apart from just my regular spray sealants, spray detailers. This is absolutely the topper that I'm going to go to. I'm going to use it on the windows, the paint. I'm going to use it on the coated wheels. I'm also going to use it on the coated black trim as well. And then I'm also using the Last Coat's microfiber towels. They come in like a 6-pack, I think. They're really easy to use, and they're a great little GSM. GSM stands for grams per square meter, and it's kind of how you measure the pile of a microfiber towel. And the microfiber towels that the Last Coat will sell to top the ceramic coating with is really the right pile that you want. It's kind of the perfect grab, but like kind of the grab you want to be able to buff on and off this type of like coating, I guess you would say. Then I'm going to be using Jax Wax's tire gel that I actually found in my cabinet that I never used before, so I was like, hey, I gotta try this. Anyway, this is what that looks like, simply applying it with a regular little terry cloth not a microfiber applicator, a terry cloth applicator with a little foam sponge interface, and it worked really, really well. I'm actually not sure if this is a water-based or a silicone-based dressing. I just found it in there, and I realized that I actually got it as a sample at one point and had never tried it, but I got great results with it. The sidewalls of this tire are in really fantastic condition, but guys, just to emphasize a little bit, when you're taking care of a ceramic coating, using something like the Last Coat absolutely is going to extend the life of the coating itself. I can tell you from doing years of ceramic coatings, this is undoubtedly true. It's something that is inarguable. It's not a question mark. It's absolutely empirical, fact, data driven. So taking care of a ceramic coating that way makes a ton of sense. So here is what the final result looks like. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see any of the tools or the products that I used in this video, as always, I'm going to hook up all that stuff in a very organized list below in the description box, so that if you want to buy any of that stuff, because it looks like it'll work in your world, use those links. It'll be super convenient. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to the Wilson Auto Detailing channel and you like videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And as always, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.